stress or what have you. I don't know if that could be considered to be a form of meditation.
Yes, yes.
In as much as in Buddhism they consider walking meditation.
Right. So awareness, being in the present, getting totally lost into it is meditation. So many scientists, they're so much absorbed in their research.
Right.
So anything can become meditation. When you get totally integrated, that's meditation. And that takes all your energy into higher consciousness. That is what called metta is described. So anything you do, you get totally lost into it. But if you are lost in making money, right? People are lost in making money and they're very, very much focused. But that is different than selfless service. You go and help poor people in other country or wherever you go. That energy is of different kind because you expand your consciousness, so you are elevating your energy. And this is why in all the tradition, Buddhist tradition, Hindu tradition, they become monks. Monks were celibates. This is why also in Christianity, all the fathers have to be celibate, but they are pushed into it suppression. So then it takes, more perverted form. You can see all these things. So so this has to be done voluntarily. And the idea is good because if you want to serve helplessly, selflessly, you have to go into that state that you cannot be self-centered. And this is why one can serve much better. If they are not married, they don't have responsibility, all their energy is focused. But people are not ready. Academically, they become ministers, but spiritually they are not evolved. This is why this happens. So my idea is about all this discipline and people claim, I don't go along with it. They claim like you do different practices, you awaken your energy and you do this and do that.
Try and use it in balance as well.
Yes, a balance, that's the thing I'm looking for, because they say different, Tantra Yoga, different techniques, to convert your sexual energy into spiritual energy. For most people, they are not ready. So my guidance is normal life. And no matter whatever sanskara, we are in control. First thing we have to recognize that we are in control, we are the master of our life, we can change our life. That is the recognition we have to have. That is the first hypothesis. Like certain thing happen, okay? Like we are programmed, like sanskaras, you go to a test, then just simple thing, it's just like mammogram, goes and they find calcium deposit, then they go biopsy and they go through this and that. Actually, simple thing, you make it so much complex in your mind, you create the doubt. So many times, all these things are not necessary, but it keeps you in the mind, and then you are programmed. This happened, then this could happen, this could happen. We get programmed and we project the reality. So the general idea is, there is truth to medical science, there is necessity. But the way they used to do is, you just go for eye exam, nose exam, colonoscopy, just to look at everything. And you look for all the problems you can have. You are magnifying it too much. On the other hand, people can be totally negligent. They say, I don't believe in anything. So we have to have balance. But by exposing yourself more and more into diseases, and all these things that you are exposed, you make yourself weak. So the scientific facts remains, but we have to remember the primary thing, I am created in the image of God and I have higher power and I can accomplish anything I want, I can override all these things. That kind of power we build, then we can use all medical help as necessary. So there recently in the news it happened, news media, parents did not take care of their child because they believe in prayer. You know, it was very recent. And they had to go to jail.
One
You know,
extreme to the
so
other.
this thing, because they believe in prayer. But they don't really believe in prayer because they were told, they were programmed to believe in prayer so that you pray and you don't rely on medicine. If somebody really prayed at that intensity, they can override all this condition. But in the religion or cult, this their program that you don't go to the doctor, you take care of this. So it is not their power of prayer. The concept is true, but in practical life it doesn't work because they don't have intensity. Their program that this is my religion, we don't go to doctor, we do this.
It's not real.